This, the GOP being shut out of climate change talks. Democrats blocking them from oversight of the big Paris UN meeting. So says Republican Senator James Inhofe, who joins us now from Capitol Hill. Senator, welcome back to the show. It's always good to have you with us.
Well, it's nice to be with you, Stuart.
I want to make sure I've got this right. President Obama is going to the big UN climate change policy meeting in Paris in December. Are you saying that he's going there and not letting you into what he's going to agree with?
Well, this is what he does every year. Let's keep in mind now, and put this in perspective. You know this, Stuart, but a lot of our viewers may not. And that is that the UN has this huge meeting once a year. This will be the 21st year to try to get 192 countries to agree to reduce all of their carbon emissions. So that's what's going to happen in Paris. And each year they say, this year we're going to be successful, and they're saying that this year. So what the president has committed to do is reduce our CO2 emissions by 28% by the year 2025. So what we've asked is, all right, how are you going to do it? They know it's going to cost somewhere upwards of $500 billion to do that. But we want to know, how do you reduce it? So we were going to have a committee hearing. Now, keep in mind, I chair the committee that has the oversight function of the EPA and the CEQ. And so we asked them to come in. We didn't ask them. We told them to come in. We're going to have a committee hearing. We have oversight, and they refused to do it. Now, this is the first time, I think, in history, certainly it's the first time in my memory, and I've been there 21 years, that this has happened. That the organization over which you have oversight refuses to come and testify.
So the president could go to Paris, commit America to a certain course of action, and you, in Congress, you can't do anything about it. You can't even see what course of action we are committed to. That's accurate?
Well, yeah, that's accurate, because what we need to do is tell the Stuart Varneys and everyone here in this country what this huge cost is going for and how they're going to achieve what they're going to tell them they're going to achieve. Obviously, they can't do it. You can't reduce our emissions. Of course, this is all a part of the war on fossil fuels, and you've been following that real closely, as have your viewers.
Now, I understand that the president has also committed that we will be part of a group of countries which will hand over $100 billion a year, starting in 2020, to other countries so that they can mitigate the effects of climate change. In other words, the president's already committed our taxpayer money way down in the future to be given away to other countries. And again, I don't think you've got any say in that, have you?
Well, no say in that. Of course, he's not going to do it either. But they don't. In these other countries, they think if the president of the United States says something, that it's gospel. It's going to happen. They don't understand that we have a system of government here where the president doesn't have that authority to do it. Now, obviously, he said how many his target for the United States changes from time to time, but we're clearly, in his opinion, in his statements, part of the $100 billion that's going to go to all these countries. Now, I've been there before. I went to Copenhagen in 2009 when they had the big party there. And this, if you'll recall, this is when John Kerry was there, Hillary was there, Gore was there, Pelosi was there, all of them telling them that they were going to pass legislation for cap and trade. I went as a party of one at the end of that and said, they've been lying to you, we're not going to do it. And that was in 2009, and we haven't done it since then. So keep in mind, this is something that's ongoing. They always build up these hopes, and he's now committing hundreds of billions of dollars to this cause.
Okay, Senator James Inhofe, thank you very much for being with us as usual, sir. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.